talk about the delay effects. And so we shall. Here we go. So again, I have it on a sawtooth, so it'll be super boring. But you'll hear the effect because the sawtooth just adds so little to it. All right. If we go over to the delay effects, you'll see that our first effect is a BBD, a bucket brigade delay, which is a simulated analog delay where the sound would degrade over time as you played. So let's turn up the delay level. Like the modulation, which you may have watched, delay level not only turns on the effect, but sets the level of the effect in regard to the original sound. Here's 25%. 50%. If you're new to effects, like 50% is like half and half. Your effect is going to be equal to your dry signal. Uh, 75. Very little original signal. Of course, 100% is. So you'll notice that I'll play and then the effect will happen because you're not hearing any of the original dry sound I'm making. Okay, so I'm going to keep it more around 1/3. We have delay time from this low delay time amount to, here's 50%. And then 75%. Now you can really hear the degenerative effect of the bucket brigade, which, by the way, is not a real bucket brigade. That's just to simulate. That's what it's simulating. And all the way up. Okay, now let's hear regeneration. Regeneration is how many echoes you get. That's very few. 25%. 50%. 75%. Which is really cool because you can really hear the degradation that's happening to the tone. We're almost to a sine wave. Okay, and all the way up, who knows what's going to happen. You ready? Now let's get rid of... Okay, now we have it all the way up. You ready? I have a feeling we're going to be here for a long time. But it's just going to get darker and darker. But yeah, let's just assume that's somewhere near infinite. I mean, if there wasn't such sound degradation, we could do almost a looper here. Anyway, so that's your bucket brigade. Now there's a ping pong. Let's get everything sort of down to something reasonable. No delay level. Let's get it up to about 1/3. Let's mess with the delay time. Now you can hear it metrically bouncing back and forth. More delay time. The entirety of the delay time. Not very long. But let's do more regeneration. As you can tell with this, we're not getting any of that tone degradation that we get with the bucket brigade. Let's turn it all the way up and see what sort of nightmare we can create. Okay, so that is your ping pong delay, and next is the alt, which has a whole bunch of other delays that we're just going to go through pretty quickly here. Now this is called a stereo delay, but I'm wondering why I'm not hearing it in stereo. Because the ping pong moved back and forth. I don't know what... I don't know what I'm missing, but I'm going to assume it's my fault. Okay, now we have a long delay. So if the delays we've been using this long... if the delays we've been using thus far aren't long enough for you, you can take this setting and it may be. Wow. Okay, yeah, I have the delay time all the way up, so... So that gives you a sense of what you're getting with that. That's pretty cool. Let's go down to... Oh, I see why I'm having such a trouble. All right, let's do the BBD Bucket Brigade Ping Pong. So I guess it's a combination of the first two delays. So we're getting a metric delay that is panning left and right and degrading as it does so. Cool. Okay, now let's try the Karplus. I'm going to turn the delay all the way down on all counts so we get an understanding of what's happening here. As you might know, Karplus is a mode of synthesis that emulates strings quite well by using very short delays. Maybe you know how to use it better than me, because I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, but it's a cool effect. And keep in mind, you can voltage control these knobs, all three of them, in different ways. So with Karplus, you could get some really cool things. Well, with any of them, you could get some really interesting, even frightening outcomes. Let's go to stereo spread. See, there's a stereo sound. Very nice. Then 6, parallel. Very cool. And BBD spread. Yeah, that's one of those where you turn the regeneration up and you're going to get some crazy stuff. That's really cool. It really degrades the sound. It's like downright distorting and getting grainy. That's really cool. And you can hear the degraded sound. I mean, the delay is happening. It does spread between both ears as it degrades. That's really cool. Okay, so those are the delays we have to work with. Keep in mind that if you hold down settings and turn the damping knob, the regeneration knob. Oh, actually, if you hold down the delay time knob, you can sync this to your arpeggiator or your sequencer so that your echoes are metric as far as the sequencer or arpeggiator is concerned, which is really cool. And you have enough options to cover all of the different feels that you might actually want to deal with. Hertz is just the natural one. And then sync, binary, triplet, and dotted all have to do with various rhythms you might be doing on the sequencer or the arpeggiator, which is pretty cool. You can also do settings and type and go directly to the alt presets. And you can do settings and regeneration, where you can really dig into how you want the filters, the degradation that takes place, how you want it to happen. And you might notice that you have high pass and low pass to work with, so you can really do some shaping as far as what frequency content your echo is going to have, which is really interesting. All right, so that is the delay section of the effects on the Arturia PolyBrute.